Hello everybody, DevilDriver572 here, and welcome back to some more G-senjou no Maou. Last time, Aichi done fucked up. We got caught. Big time. Luckily, we weren't suspended. But we did get an email from the Maou. No, the devil. Could it possibly have been Maou? Who knows? My apartment costs a whopping 650,000 yen a month. And approximately that is Okay, if I minus that by 2. That is around $5,000. No. Still about $6,000 a month. Yeah, that's a lot. From the 18th floor, one can enjoy a view of the entire city. Ooh, 18th floor. That's pretty darn good. Under the protection of Azai Gonzo, I've managed to obtain an amount of money normally unthinkable for someone of my stature. Yeah, true. At first, everyone whispered around that I was an insufferable little brat getting in over my head. I agree. As of late, though, my reputation has begun to live up to my standings as the demon's child. Or the devil's child. Nah. A person like that can't exist. If a person as kind as a saint exists, why didn't they come and help me back then? Because sometimes people can't be helped. At that moment, why didn't they reach out to me with aid? Sometimes it can never come. I picked up a photograph. It's always been hidden deeply, far from prying eyes. Is that a crude old photograph that doesn't have a frame? It's my mother when she was young. It was taken by me. Oh my gosh, that's his mom! And his dad, I bet. Yeah, definitely, both. Oh my gosh. I pressed the numbers on my cell phone while looking at the picture. I knelt in regret, waiting anxiously for the call to connect. After 10 rings... Hello? Mom? She hasn't changed. Not even a bit. Yes, I'm going to work hard. Don't worry. I talked to her, one topic after another. Ah, yeah, I got my allowance. Yeah, there was 50,000 yen in there. Thanks. Yeah, I have to get some winter clothes. But don't worry about me running out of money. Girlfriend? I don't have one. Well, I do have a lot of friends. Is it snowing over there? Really? It's going to snow here too soon. Mother suddenly became quiet, as if devoting her ears to my voice. Bye. Take care. I'll call you again. After the call ended, I walked toward the small safe in the corner of the room. I keyed in the password and opened the door. Bundles and bundles of 10,000 yen bills met me. There's probably over 50 million yen in there. After tax, all the money naturally became my own wealth that I used as I please. Seriously, missing words again. That I could use as I pleased. Will I ever get the chance to give this to her? Will she accept this as money I earned through my own hard work? Will I get to see her rejoice for her son's success in life? Such a sad tale. So you can't find him? No. Gonzo always looked unpleasant in the morning. Like a carnivore moving its large body, Gonzo stood up lazily. Holy crap, is he... Wow. The organization we spoke of earlier, if I'm not mistaken, they have 6 leaders, don't they? They've all been apprehended. And? Apparently, their boss takes care of all the drug deal arrangements. For some reason, Gonzo never uses any Yakuza lingo in front of me. He uses the word company to describe what others would call our mafia. Says pistol when subordinates prefer peace, and calls the men in blue cops. Not one of the 6 senior members could give us a boss's identity. How strange. Their silence isn't bravery. No one can keep their mouth shut in the wake of Azai Gonzo's torture. How then do these senior members receive their orders? By email. Mail? Gonzo nodded slightly. According to intelligence, it's always free mail that's been forwarded internationally a few times. That's very cautious. It's going to be hard to find their boss without help from the police. Just who is this guy we're hunting? He's apparently known as Maou. Maou. Again? What do you know about him? Gonzo never fails to notice the slightest change in my behavior. Well then, we know this girl, and she's pretty much tracking down Maou as well, so, yeah, Dad, could you help? Could you let her in with us? Good lords. Last night I received a strange email from the devil on my work account. How was it strange? The body of the letter was composed of a single sentence. O come, lovely child, O come thou with me. For many a game I will play there with thee. And what do you make of that? Gonzo always has me explicitly interpret any information I come across. That way I'll develop the habit of automatically engaging in critical thinking. I'm sure you've already drawn this conclusion, but this might be related to a classical piece called... I still don't know how to pronounce that. Der Erlkönig. Pardon me, I don't know German. Der Erlkönig. I believe the phrase I recited just now is from the poem which inspired it. Also, the Japanese translation of said piece just so happens to be titled Maou, the Devil. And I can't deduce anything beyond that. The only thing I'm sure of is the poem was about a father and a son rushing somewhere on horseback. Then the devil suddenly appears and kidnaps the son. It should also be noted that our man, Maou, used these kids to sell drugs. That correlation makes the whole thing fishy. Just then, Gonzo laughed dryly. So would the father and son be referring to you and me? If so, it means you will die. Shit. In the poem, the child died when the devil took his soul. However, some renditions of the folktale continue on, saying the kidnapped kid marries the daughter of the devil and lives together with her in hell. Don't say! Well, who do I find? God damn it. Neither is a very pleasant conclusion. At any rate, we need to catch this guy. Indeed, those gangsters are just pawns. We must find the mastermind. I silenced myself. Holy shit, does that... Oh my god, that face. I don't want to be anywhere near that. He looks quite pleased. It should be very humiliating to have someone step on your territory. This might even affect Gonzo's standing in the Soa Alliance. He should be outraged that someone has humiliated him. Kyousuke. Yes. Do you know what people call me? Yes. Say it. A purely selfish man, a being which devours the weak in order to ease its boundless lust for violence. Ooh. What are they called? King of the Beasts. Wow. King of the Beasts. As a matter of fact, when Azai Gonzo stepped up as the fourth leader of the Sonoyama group, the Soul Alliance's influence expanded like a raging wildfire. He beat back the organized crime from China and Taiwan and drove the Kansai mafias out of town. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Listen, Kyousuke. There are only two types of living beings in this world. No, there's actually multiple types, but go on. Humans and livestock. I'm sorry, you're bringing me back to Owari no Seraph. This is not the first time he's said that. Though, those that use money are human. Those being used by money are livestock. Maou uses those brats as livestock to make money, so he's human. A predator's glare emerged in his eyes. It'll be fun devouring a human. Maou seemed to be whetting Gonzo's appetite. Understood. I'll try my best to find more information about this devil. I wanted to leave, but I was stopped by Gonzo. That guy's gotta be somewhere close by. Why do you say that? His wild instinct? You got an email from him, right? Yes. That means Maou at least knows your email address. True. Only admins, clients, and people related to the Azai Corporation know my email address. Of course, there's still the possibility that the letter was spam that reached my inbox by coincidence. Nevertheless, I'd be willing to wager that's not the case. At all. God damn these... Wow, that fixed itself. So it seems that Maou is a person with some relation to me. Or maybe you're Maou, Kyousuke. Please don't kid like that. But Gonzo never kids. I hear that he did a perfect job of finding holes in channels, then used them to circulate his own higher quality drugs. Too perfect, you could say. I'm beginning to suspect he may have someone on the inside. Hey, hold on. I don't do any of the inside stuff. It wouldn't be hard for you to get information if you really wanted it. The contacts that you use regularly also help out with the inside jobs. I still kind of doubt it, but now I'm curious. Is he? Does he have split personality disorder? It's possible, I'm not sure. This is upsetting. Are you implying your own son is betraying you? I was disgusted by my own stupidity even as I spoke. You mean if he has any time left over making nearly 100 million behind my back? Yikes. Gonzo only trusts people on the basis of losses and gains. That's good, Kyousuke. The bigger the lie is, the better. This father-son relationship means nothing to him. I apologize. I felt a chill rush down my back. I'll find Maou as soon as possible. Gonzo's suspicion is enough to discipline livestock like me into following the proper path. If I don't hurry, only one fate awaits livestock with no further use to humanity. Gonzo seemed pleased at my nervous face, and he nodded deeply. I'm counting on you, son. I'm merely a sheep that just learned its place. That's all I am to the king of beasts. This is no father. I walked along the sidewalk from Gonzo's estate to my home, lost in thought. Come to think of it, the only lead we have on this Maou is the email from yesterday. If we only consider direct Azai Corporation employees and associates, the number of suspects is far from small. If we include clientele and subcontractors, the manhunt becomes a daunting prospect indeed. Finding Maou in a short amount of time would be impossible, even with a large-scale investigation. That is tough. Gonzo's murderous eyes surfaced in my mind. I'll be in danger if I don't hurry. I blankly watched the bustle of a nearby shopping center. Couples and families are everywhere. Lovers holding hands, laughing, noisy kids and their mothers trying to teach them a lesson. Everyone's out and about, enjoying the weekend. It's a meaningless spectacle if you ask me. I noticed someone in a huge costume. It appears that some makeup store is having a sale. Must be a busy part-time job? I say busy, that says busy. Must be a busy part-time job. I squinted my eyes. It's a penguin. It's an advertising gag I've been seeing quite a lot lately. A character designed to advertise perfume and hairspray. Penguins, huh? I swear, if, who was it again? Usami. If Usami was here, she'd friggin' hug and grab it. Only, this guy hasn't moved an inch. His costume's not even cute. He's just standing by the sidewalk lazily. Oh, jeez. A woman's yawn came from the suit, so it's more like, ah, or something like that. So warm. Wait, so warm. She's not doing her job properly. So happy. What a shameless penguin. Hey, look at that! Oh, it's Penguin! All the nearby children suddenly crowded around her. Wah, 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 wah. Come on, take it off! The penguin was surrounded.
Whoa, stop! Take it off, come on! There has to be someone in there!
The penguin was being toyed with.
Ouch, don't pull on it! Come on, you're a fake penguin! Oh, stop! Come out!
The children showed no mercy as they yanked on the penguin suit. Gosh darn it, these rascals.
Oh, it's tearing! Just a little more. Stop! This took me the whole night to make. No! Wow, the penguin just said something. Stop!
Well, you're telling me the penguin was... I made this sewing machine in a cramped and lonely room. You brats. Oh my god, it's freaking Usami, isn't it?
What? It's a monster! It has super long hair! Why you? This is unforgivable! Ah! Ow!
The penguin was Usami. God damn it.
Run! Stop!
The children scared like little mice.
I'll make sure to eat all your entrails so that you won't even be able to come back as zombies.
Oh god. The penguin chased after them like a demon. Ran pretty fast too, even in that costume. Anyway, just was this. My jaw remained open as Usami and the kids vanished from my sight. Oh my gosh. Just freaking... The fuck was that? Oh gods. Usami. Perfect. By the time Usami returned an hour later, the sun had already sank into the west.
Damn those brats. They think I'm weak just because I'm a penguin.
Hey.
It took so much effort to make.
The torn penguin costume lay in her arms. Hey, Usami. She finally noticed me.
Well, if it isn't Azai-san.
So this is your part-time job?
It pays 700 yen an hour. You saw the embarrassing side of me.
Despite what she said, she doesn't look embarrassed at all. Part-time job where wearing costumes at a shopping center downtown, eh? Did you get approval from the school?
Yeah, of course. I have a reason for doing this.
A reason?
I'd probably starve to death if I didn't have a job.
You've got no money? She's probably living on her own.
It's not like I'm totally broke or anything. But would you treat me to dinner tonight?
What?
Sorry for springing this up on you so suddenly.
Why should I treat you to dinner? Kyousuke, do us a favor.
Go for it. Where on the street is your rich Azai-san?
Street?
Tsubaki told me all about it. Sounds like you're loaded.
The street should have mentioned that I'm also stingy as hell.
Still, there's something you want to ask me, am I right?
There always always right. Why would you think that?
Just a guess.
Contrary to Usami's supposed uncertainty, she spoke with a confident tone.
Most people who treasure their money wouldn't waste their time either. You're always making phone calls during lunch, and you always go home right after school. Despite that, you waited for me here as I chased that group of kids.
True. I've been here for an hour already.
Only, as you can see, I'm still on duty. I get off at 6.
I see. So that's why you invited me for dinner.
It's good that you understand.
Maybe I really did want to talk to Usami. About this Maou of hers. Oh well. You did show me up yesterday after all. I guess it wouldn't kill me to treat you to dinner.
You mean the whole key stealing thing? That was only for fun, right?
Sure, it was a pretty elaborate game, but a game nonetheless. I wasn't serious.
I figured as much.
Usami's nod was a little strange.
A game. I guess there's no telling what would happen if we did get serious.
What are you trying to imply?
Nothing. Oh well. Back to work.
Usami vanished into the shop. What a bizarre woman. Still, she and I are both looking for... This could be the beginning of a bizarre relationship. Or a wondrous one, who knows?
This is kinda hard to believe.
What is?
The gray Azai-san actually asking for help.
Usami and I sat in the coffee shop, lapis lazuli, a little after 6 o'clock. This popular hangout becomes a restaurant at night. I never asked for your help.
But what a strange pairing.
You and I? Not that strange.
I'm concerned about what we should do in the event that someone mistakes us for a couple.
You're pretty annoying. You know that? Perfect woman.
I know. I'm well aware that you hate me.
Ooh, shit. This is one hell of a choice, guys. Urgh. Alright. You know what? I think this is a good point to leave off for next time. So, I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. And until next time, keep rad.